Coming up, Iowa City's Truth and Reconciliation Commission chair was arrested on Thursday, inciting confusion among community members. And later, the United Auto Workers labor union strike against John Deere continues. All that and more coming up on this Tuesday evening edition of DITV News. Don't go anywhere. DITV News starts right now. Good evening and thank you for tuning in. I'm Abigail Curtin. Iowa City's Truth and Reconciliation Commission Chair Mohamed Traore was arrested on Thursday. Many, including Traore himself, are confused on why he was arrested now for a 2-year-old charge. He was previously convicted and arrested in January 2019, pleading guilty to a second offense of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Police allege the warrant was connected to these charges, and the police officer just happened to have that warrant memorized and recognized him. However, Traore said, quote, "I had been in all these city buildings repeatedly over the last year and a half. I was at an event last week with a bunch of police officers. No one said anything. I had been to the courthouse to support people in the last year. The timing was just odd. I don't really know why yesterday," end quote. Traore was arrested in the lobby of City Hall while in conversation with a fellow member of the Truth and Reconciliation Committee. The officer spoke with Traore and took him to the Johnson County Jail, which he was then released early Friday afternoon after being held overnight. Over the last year, Traore says he had no knowledge of an active warrant, and in the many meetings with his parole officers, no warrant was ever mentioned. Nearing the 1-month mark into their strike, members of the United Auto Workers labor union have rejected Deere Company's proposed labor agreement. Over 10,000 John Deere employees went on strike over inadequate wages and Deere's plan to cut giving pensions to newly hired staff when their original contract expired back in October. After a second offer was rejected by United Auto Workers, Deere and Company have responded to the latest rejection, stating it was their, quote, "last, best, and final offer," end quote. Though that latest offer had slight wage increases and a guarantee of pensions, UAW workers still hope for greater workplace safety guarantees. Although John Deere and the United Auto Workers labor union have struggled to find a compromise, Corey Reed, the president of Worldwide Agriculture and Turf Division, Production and Precision Agriculture for Deere, has claimed they would be willing to revisit the contract after complaints about the language used arose. Iowa City's Queer Trans Clothing Closet has launched an online store to keep up with recent surges in orders in between their pop-up shops. Following their mission to support sustainability and the local LGBTQ community, the nonprofit supplies Iowa City residents with free gender-neutral or gender-affirming clothing. After sending out an email to Iowa faculty, students, and staff, the organization has been contacted by hundreds of individuals, leading to the need to expand. Through the new website, shoppers identify what items they want and fill out an order form to request the item. They then receive an email when the order is ready for pickup. According to Savannah DeGroot, one of the founding members, quote, "I've had trans employees from the university reaching out saying thank you. People at the university being like, I have a trans kid, can I bring them?" End quote. The Queer Trans Clothing Closet will be holding their next pop-up shop at the Iowa Memorial Union from November 10th to 13th and aims to host more in the future, hoping to create a welcoming space and support the well-being of trans students and community members in Iowa. Thank you for tuning into DITV News. Head over to dailyiowan.com for all your latest news between Monday and Friday, and tune in tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. for our daily live show. For DITV News, I'm Abigail Curtin. Have a great day, Iowa City.